This is a session about file associations, and the objective is to teach you a little bit about file associations and give you an idea of what you can do about them. Most of the time when we click on a Word document, Word opens, and if you click on Excel, Excel opens. Well, when you get to photos and music and videos, maybe the program that you want opens, and maybe sometimes when you click on those files and the program that you want really doesn't pop up. If that's the case, there's a reason for that, and that's because these file types, for example, could be photos, JPEGs, or it could be music files, which are MP3s, or videos, WMV. These file types and these file extensions have become associated with specific programs, and that probably happened during the installation. We get an installation wizard and we just keep hitting the next, but somewhere along the line you've told the program, hey, it's all right, every time you see one of these programs I want you to open it. And that might not be a good thing to do. And that brings us to file associations. Files are associated with specific programs. And the good news is that's something that is easy to change. Okay, I'm going to show you an example of file associations and how we can modify it to suit ourselves. This particular icon that we're looking at here on the desktop is called File Association, but if we look at it, look at the properties, this happens to be a ASF file. And well, the only thing you need to know about that is it's an audio video file, and it should open with Windows Media Player. However, I recently installed Nero, and Nero, I didn't pay attention when I went through my installation wizard, and Nero took over about everything it could find on my computer. So now let's do this. I want to show you if you right-click on that file. Now you get a menu, and it starts with play and it goes all the way down. There's something right here that's called Open With. Now, if you notice, the first thing that shows there is Nero. Well, I don't want it to open with Nero. I'd love to have it open with Windows Media Player. Well, if I click that right now, that file would open with Windows Media Player. However, the next time I came back, it's going to open with Nero. So what I want to do now is watch closely. Instead of clicking on Windows Media Player, I'm going down here and say choose the program that you want to open this file. So I'm going to click on that, and if we wait just a moment here, and we should get a dialog box that comes back, and it wants to know open with what. And here's the recommended programs that it can figure out that will open that, and notice there's Nero, and it'll also open with Windows Media Player and Windows Movie Maker, and there may be some other programs that it would open as well. Now this time I'm going to say I want it to open with Windows Media Player, but here's the secret. We're going to come all the way down to here, and notice there's a little checkbox here. It said always use the selected program to open this kind of file. So I'm going to click on that. And then I'm going to say OK. And there's the file, and it opened in Windows Media Player. And that's all there is to it. So hopefully this will demonstrate to you how to remedy any problems that you have with file associations. Okay, let's summarize our file association session for today. If we wanted to open a file with a specific program, and do this as a one-time event. Simply right-click on the file, and when you do that, you're going to get a drop-down menu box, and one of the items in there will say Open With. So simply click on that, and now when you do that, you're going to get a list of programs, and then just click on the desired program that you want to open that file. However, today we've been talking about changing those file associations permanently, so that every time we click on a specific file type, the same program, the one we want, will open that file. So how do we do that? Same process. We right-click on the file type, and when we get the drop-down menu, one of the options in there is to Open With. So we're going to click on that. When you do, you're going to get a list of programs, but if you look all the way down, this time, way down to the bottom, there's something called Choose Program. So I want you to click on that. Now you'll get a new open dialog box. Again, it'll have all the list of programs on it. So you want to select the program that you want. And then what you want to do is, if you notice all the way down at the end of the list of programs, you're going to see, and always use the selected program to open this kind of file. And there's a little checkbox there. Make sure there is a check in that box, and once you've done it, then click OK. And having done so, then that specific file type will always open with the selected program. So, that concludes our session on file associations, and hopefully it was very helpful for you, and we want to thank you for your attention.